In just a moment, these 4 players will be battling it out for a chance to win over $100,000 in cash. 3 of them will be eliminated, but only 1 will win the Color Wars. And now here's your host of Color Wars, Jose Cazares. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on? Welcome into another exciting edition of Color Wars right here on Sleepy Time Studios. We are glad to have you back with us once again. And first and foremost, I do want to apologize if I sound congested, as at the time of taping, which is March 1st of 2023, I'm dealing with allergies. We're, of course, entering the spring season at the time of taping, so that means that my seasonal allergies are really going to start to kick me hard in the you-know-what. So I do apologize if my voice doesn't sound the same as it has been in the previous episodes. But rest assured, I still have a voice, and we will get through this just fine. But I apologize in advance. With that being said, excuse me, Jesus, already, we just started already. My voice is starting to screw up, huh? This is a good sign. We've got a returning champion back with us once again, who, on our very last episode, became just the 2nd person in the regular season to clear a line in the bonus game. And our retired champion, Scott Michaels, proposed a challenge to our current champion to basically do what he did to retire. So what Scott was essentially implying to this person is that he wanted him to clear a line in the first 2 bonus games and then clear 3 lines in the special bonus game. To do that, though, he'll have to win against these next 3 challengers. But let's welcome in our champion back. Playing in the yellow position, we welcome back our champion with a total so far of $28,900 to his credit after just 1 game, Chris Rahaman. Chris, I gotta be honest, I mean, you were just, like I said, the 2nd player to clear the line in the bonus game of Color Wars here. Do you believe that if you win tonight, you'll clear a line again? Because, again, Scott proposed that challenge to you on our last episode, so now a lot is on the line here for you. Well, what's your thoughts on this?
It still will be a challenge, there's no question about it.
Well, this is true. But of course, if you want to try and get another attempt at clearing a line in the bonus game, you're going to have to go through these next 3 challengers. So you're ready to meet them as you go for your 2nd win.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got quite the competition here, so best luck to you. So let's meet the challengers who are looking to try to take our champion down. Starting in the blue position. Let me take a look and see. I believe we haven't had him on in quite a while. I believe the last time he was with us was way back in episode 3. He was one of the 3 witnesses to seeing Scott retire. But he is back with us once again, playing in the blue position. We welcome back Mr. Brandon Engel.
Really good, Jose. It's so good to see you, good sir.
It's been a while, sir. What have you been up to since we last had you?
Oh, I just been busy with work at Burger King and all that stuff, and plus I've been having dates with my girlfriend, all that good stuff, you know. I've been watching the My Singer, of course, as well.
Well, glad to see that you've been all right since the last time we've had you.
Thank you, Jose. I've been all right, you know.
Well, a lot has happened since then. Chris has basically solidified himself into the 2nd place position on the leaderboard here, as my voice cracks. Again, these allergies can screw off.
You know, the only one, Jose. I have allergies sometimes too, you know.
But again, like I said, I'll get through this. But you're up against a worthy champion here in Chris. Do you think you'll be able to take him down?
I'll give it as Peyton Manning would always say, I'll give it the old college try, you know. But Chris looks kind of tough, you know. I'll give They all always try like I always try.
All right, well, best luck to you then.
Thank you, Jose.
All right, next up. Now, there's a little explaining to do here, and I'm gonna try to be as brief here as I can. We were supposed to have this player back on our last episode after a technical mistake that I had made the prior episode, which was episode 9. He wasn't able to be here with us in episode 10, the last episode, but he's here now. He's back with us once again to have a second chance after a technical mistake on my part that affected the outcome of episode... would have affected the outcome, I should say, of episode 9. So with that said, we welcome back in the red position, Travis Coulter.
Hello.
So Travis, again, I do apologize for that technical issue that happened back in episode 9, and it's because of that you are back here once again. You're not facing up against Gianni this time, but either way, you've got another chance. Do you think that this time it'll all work out?
I don't know.
Good answer.
But if you want a rating on your brief explanation, 1 out of 5.
Oh, better than 0.
I chose it not to be an option. You're lucky.
Okay, then. Well, either way. You're up against a worthy champion here in Chris, who, again, he became the second player to clear a line in this season. And do you think that you'll be able to take him down?
I hope so.
He says slowly. Alright, well, Travis, I wish you the best of luck here as well, as you get a second chance at it. And last, but... oh my god, he's making me cough up here. Alright, well...
You got hair down there. I don't
Stop! Oh my god. Well, we're gonna have to go PG with this. Dadgummit. Anyways, last but definitely not least. Literally had him back here a couple episodes ago, but he's back once again. He sat out his 1 episode rule, and he's back with us once again. He's looking to finally get himself a win.
And not be one of the first ones out.
Yeah, hoping not to get an early exit for himself. He's hoping that this is the time. Nell Snesred's back with us once again.
Oh, nice to be here. Thank you for having me, Jose.
Well, Nels, you essentially said it yourself. This sport has hated you.
It has, yes.
You have been the unfortunate victim of so many early exits on this regular season that it's not even funny.
No, it's not, actually. I'm supposed to be the season 1 champ. So...
well, either way. You've got another chance at it. I probably asked this on the last time you were here, but do you think that this is the one?
This is the one I'm taking Chris, Travis, and Brandon down. I'm sorry, but I have to defend my title.
From the off-camera season, of course.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, folks.
Yeah, he did win that off-camera season, but sadly, none of you folks at home will ever get to see it. Which is unfortunate. But anyways. Well, Nels, I know you're ready. Best luck to you, and of course, good luck to all 4 of our players. We're just going to go ahead and get right into it. Load up the game board. We already know how this game works. We're 11 episodes in of 15, so if any of you folks at home don't know how this game works, watch one of the previous episodes. It'll be on the playlist in the top right corner if you want to catch up on the series. Because I'm not about to sit here over-explain everything here and potentially lose my voice here. With that being said, gentlemen, we're just going to get right into it. Here is our first question. Alright, let's find a good question here. In what month is Halloween? Oh, shoot. You know what I just realized? Sorry. I'll have to throw out that question. And
Oh, come on!
hang on. Don't anybody hit anything. Folks, I do apologize. I forgot to give our players access to the buzzers.
You suck.
Yeah,
I know.
I do have to throw that question out. Sorry about that, folks. All right, let's try this one. I think you can still get this one. Elijah Wood voices Mumble in which 2006 animated film? Again, Elijah Wood voices Mumble in which 2006 animated film?
I don't know.
And that's time. Believe it or not, it's Happy Feet.
Oh, that's right. He wasn't happy.
Yeah.
Alright, no harm, no foul there. We go to another question. What word can mean both a type of drum and to trap? If it's not working, let me know. I'll tell you to stop buzzing and he'll hit. That's Travis, never mind.
Snare.
It is snare, you're right.
Damn you.
Alright, Travis, $50 and the first decision of the night.
I'd like to play.
You will play that.
Area. Hit my
You'd
color.
like that, wouldn't you?
I would.
How about
No.
$50? Alright, so that square now becomes yours, Travis, and you go up to $100. Alright, next question. Alright, let's see here. The columns of the periodic table are known by what name? Again, the columns of the periodic table are known by what name?
Yeah, no.
No.
Time. Those are known as groups.
Dang it.
Alright, no harm, no foul there. We try another one. 1966's Strangers in the Night and 1969's My Way were hits for what? Nels?
Frank Sinatra.
For which singer? Frank Sinatra's right.
Wow.
Alright, Nels, it's your choice.
I gotta play.
Go for it.
But do you?
How's that? How about no early exit there? $200. So you get to stay with us a little longer.
I know, right?
Alright, well, you pick up $200, you got your second square, and you have $250. Alright, you're already making improvements over the last few appearances.
I know, right?
Alright, here's the next question. In March of 2019, which celebrity became the world's youngest billionaire? Travis?
Kylie Jenner.
You got it!
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Travis, $150.
I'm gonna play.
And play you shall.
I'd like to hopefully build my squares. Please stop.
How about $100? There you go. Times 2, you pick up another $200, and you have about $350 and 3 squares. Alright, next question. Which sign of the zodiac is represented by the ram? Brandon.
Aries.
Aries, yes.
I better know that one because I'm an Aries baby.
Ah, okay. Well, there you go. You better get that one right.
I know, right?
Well, interesting decision here, Brandon. Looking at the board, what do you want to do?
Come on, play, please.
Hit my
All
color,
right.
please. Hit my color.
$200.
No.
Well, I was hoping for that. Hush it over there.
All right. All right, Brandon, you got $250 and 2 squares to your credit. Here is the next question. Who provided the voice for some of the most iconic Looney Tunes like Bugs Bunny at Travis?
Mel Blanc.
Like Bugs Bunny and Yosemite Sam, to name a few? Mel Blanc is correct. All right, Travis, $400 and 3 squares.
Oh man. I think I'll play. And come on, safety, stop.
How about 100? You pick up another $300, and you'll go to 700 now with 4 squares. All right. Next question.
4.
In the 2000 film Cast Away, what Travis?
Oh my god.
Wilson.
What name did Tom Hanks give the volleyball? Wilson is correct.
Wow.
All right, Travis says 750 and 4 squares now.
There's always risk in playing. But you can't build if you don't risk. I'll play.
Playing again.
Hit my color, please. Hit my color. Please.
Come on, safety. Stop.
Oh, it bounced off of that green square, but you did hit $50, so you pick up another $250. Or was that 200?
No, it was 50.
50 times 4 is 200.
It was 200, yeah, that's what I thought. He had 4 squares, not 5. I gave you too much there, but you are up to $950 with 5 squares. Alright, next question. In the year of 2013, Leonardo DiCaprio played the lead role in what literary adaptation as My Voice Cracks Again? Travis.
The Great Gatsby.
And you're right again. So Travis, you're up to $1,000, babies, and 5 squares.
I'm going to take off a little pressure of myself. I'm gonna pass.
Alright, who would you like to pass it to?
Hey Chris, are you still here?
Oh my god.
What do you want?
He's still there.
He's still
Oh
there.
yeah, just checking. I haven't heard a word out of him. I guess I still feel like I gotta do this just because. Give me green! Come on, hit my color now.
Alright, Nels, it goes to you. Be careful.
Come on. Money.
$50. There you go. Times 2 another $100, and now you have 3 squares and about $350.
Great.
Alright, we continue on with this next question. Truly Scrumptious is a character from what 1968 film? Again, Truly Scrumptious is a character from which 1968 film?
Now I'm hungry.
Yeah. No.
Time! Would you believe it if I said it was Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Really?
Really? Okay.
I've not known that one.
Alright, well, no hard enough out there. We go to another question. Where would you be eating a meal if you were al fresco? Nels.
Outside.
Outside, yes. Alright, Nels,
You know what?
$4.
I'm gonna play strategy and pass to Chris.
He's gonna give it to the champ.
Yeah.
Alright, Chris.
Just to play.
He's giving you a chance to play. Let's see if you can capitalize. And you cannot. Chris, that is unfortunate. You have gone out with no money. Unfortunately, that does mean your championship has been short-lived. So Scott will remain the only retired champion to pull off that challenge. But hey, Chris, do not be ashamed of yourself by any means. I mean, you cleared that one line on our last episode. You by no means have any reason to hang your head down. You are going to be leaving out of here with $28,900 in total for just one game. As I get congested again. But either way, Chris, we will more than likely be seeing you in our Tournament of Champions in a few weeks.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
All right, but if we don't see you until then, we thank you for playing. All right, so that one square that Chris had now goes to Travis, so he has 6 squares and $1,000. With that being said, though, it's still anybody's game. Next question. Who wrote the fable of the boy who cried wolf?
Oh, sure, why not?
That is Travis.
Aesop.
Aesop, yes. One of his iconic fables is that. All right, Travis, looking at the board. What do you want to
do? Passage of the Disneyland massage.
Oh my God! Okay, so that's an indication that he wants to pass to Brandon. Okay, then.
It's Walt Disney World, Travis. You were close.
No.
He's messing with you. He's messing with you. Trying to mess with you, Eagle. Well, anyways, it's your board.
Okay, here we go. Yoink.
$50! Look at that! Right in between 2 of Travis's squares. Oh my goodness, he keeps himself alive.
That right side is now full.
Yeah.
And hell, we're one square away from that top section being full.
I don't like this anymore.
Oh, of course, Hinkle loves it.
Of course.
It's a game changer, guys.
Well, anyways, Brandon, you are now up to about 350 and 3 squares to your credit. Here's the next question. The blue planet is the name often given to which planet? Brandon?
Earth?
Our planet, yes.
That's right, I forgot.
Yep, Earth is sometimes known as the blue planet. All right, Brandon, $400 and 3 squares. Looking at the board, what do you want to do?
Oh, now.
Uh-oh.
God.
All right, Nels, you know what you need to do. Good luck.
Yeah.
$100 times 3. Another $300 comes your way. You're up to $700 with 4 squares, and you keep yourself alive. Oh, we got a battle now, folks. Look at this battlefield. Oh, these are the kind of games I like doing, but at the same time, they can take quite a while, so let's speed things up a little bit. Next question. The Inca Empire was located mostly in which modern-day country?
Oh, well.
Again, the Inca Empire was located mostly in which modern-day country?
Well, I'm trying to buzz in, so.
Oh, it's not working. All right. Nobody touch the keyboard. I'm going to hit buzz.
Hey, Nels, go.
Try it now. Nels?
Mexico.
Not a bad guess, but not it. Travis?
Peru.
Peru. Yep. I think you were confusing it with the Aztecs. I think.
Yeah, that's what. Dang it.
That's why I said it wasn't a bad guess.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't sure myself, and I was almost gonna say Mexico, but I was like, wow. Nels is probably trying to buzz in too, and he's gonna think the same thing. So
yeah, I was actually. Oh.
Like it's either that or okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Odd as it is, I feel like no, actually I shouldn't. I'm gonna pass.
Pass to who?
I'm gonna first take the pressure off so I can lock that in. I would like to pass to Brandon.
All right, over to Brandon.
Please hit my color, Brandon. I will love you to hit my color.
Will this three-way battle continue on?
Oink.
Oh! Wow. Well, that strategy worked, Brandon. Unfortunately, that's the end of the line for you.
It's okay.
But hey, you're not leaving out of here empty-handed. You do get to keep the $400 that you did pick up in this game. So enjoy that. Enjoy some dates with Carly on us.
I sure will, Jose. I'll be back in a future episode. Good luck, Travis and Nails. Good luck, you two.
Thank you. I'm going to need it.
And it's a classic rivalry on MVG now, folks.
Yes.
It is unfolding. Travis with 9 squares and $1,100. Nels with 4 squares and $700. Next question. Yeah. All right. Which island's name means rich port in Travis?
Puerto Rico.
In Spanish, Puerto Rico's right. All right, Travis, what do you wish to do?
I hate to disappoint you, Nels. Sorry, I'm going to pass to you.
Oh, I knew you were going to do it anyway. I was going to do it. If I got it, I was going to do it to you.
All right, Nels, it's over to you. And you land on your own square, you get $25.
Okay.
And you keep yourself alive. All right, next question. In the 1995 film Braveheart, who portrayed Nels?
Mel Gibson.
Who portrayed William Wallace? Nice anticipation. Mel Gibson's correct.
I couldn't think of his name fast enough. Like
Nels, it's on you.
You know what? I'm going to pass my good buddy Travis.
Returning the favor. Travis, it's
Sorry,
yours.
buddy.
You know, I mean, it's probably going to be a battle of that, but you know.
Yeah.
Stop.
$100 times 9. Another $900.
Oh.
With 10 squares in 2050. Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh.
All right, next question.
They say don't keep up.
The temporal lobe. Again, that's the Travis.
The brain.
The temporal lobe lies in which part of the human body? Brain is right.
Just, you all know, you all said it to me.
Well, I'm sure I have to confirm it. I'm going to pass to Nels.
All right. Yeah, I do
Well,
have to confirm it.
Doesn't matter. He's the only one left.
And that's it, folks. And Travis is the champion once again. All right, so Travis, you get $50 per square, so that's another $700. So you start a new championship run of your own with $2,800. The reason I
Good game.
Reason why I say new championship run is because we don't keep track of you don't have the same season score. So if you lose a championship and you I don't know what I'm saying here. Become the champion on a future episode, you start a brand new run. That's what I'm saying. 0 out of 5 on my end for over-explaining that. Jesus Christ. I'm rating myself on this. I don't care.
Write a script. It'll help a million.
Right. Well, Nels, look at it this way. You didn't get an early exit, at least.
No, I lasted till the end.
You made it all the way to the end, so you ought to be happy for that performance.
I was.
It was exciting.
Not bad.
Well, you're not leaving out of here empty-handed. You're leaving out of here with, I believe that's $775?
Yeah, $775, yeah.
Well, you enjoy that money.
Thank you.
It's like a Target shopping spree for you, so enjoy that.
Oh, thank you, yeah.
But we thank you for trying, Nels. If we don't see you before the end of the regular season, we thank you for trying.
Yes, but I will be back.
Alright, we'll see. But in the meantime, Travis, you have done it. You are now back in the champion's position once again. Now, I will mention, your previous championship total stood at $11,825. All you have to do is clear a line here, and you can beat that, and this championship run will be the one that'll take you to the TOC.
I'd like that.
So again, you had $2,800, correct?
Yeah, I believe so.
Alright, so just gonna put that total down. So you have $2,800. You already know how this game works. Each square that you turn from white to red will get you $200 to put on your bank at the bottom of the board. You do want to be careful though, because each time you hit a square that you've already turned red, that'll be a strike. 5 strikes, you're out, and you'll leave with the money that's on the bottom right corner of your screen. If you hit 4 strikes, we will talk about it should that happen. And if you have any strikes on you and you clear and you hit a white square, we get rid of a strike. Clear a line and we get rid of 2 strikes. Clear 1 line, and that is horizontal or vertical, and that's $25,000. But if you're able to clear up this entire board from white to red, essentially painting the town red, you're winning another $100,000. You'll be catching up ever closer to Scott Michaels' total. Alright, with that being said, let me double check I have control enabled for you, and I do. Travis, best of luck.
Is it safe to push the button now?
Yes, it's safe. My over-explaining's done.
No. Here we go. And stop.
Alright, you're off and running with 200. Go again.
Boom.
Oh, he's going a fast method here. See, it's working out so far.
Why not?
800 now. Oh, nice pattern there. There's a corner for 1,000.
I was gonna say they're all like 4 from the corner if you think about it.
This is true.
Or they were.
How about that? 1,400. He's blitzing through this pretty quickly. And there's the first strike. Try again. There you go. Get rid of the strike. Strike free. That's 1,600. Oh, you slow down a bit with that one. That's 1,800. Keep going. Oh, back to strike 1. Alright, keep trying. Oh, strike 2. Be careful a bit. There you go.
That?
Get rid of one of the strikes. 2,000 flat. Hold on. There we go. Ooh. Just off by 1 there. Strike 2. There you go. Get rid of one of the strikes. Up to 2,200.
Bam.
That didn't work. Try again. And you're strike free at 2,400.
As I say, I missed.
And you did miss. Strike 1.
Did I miss again? Bam.
You did. Strike 2.
It's on the roof. I missed.
No, not that time. Get rid of the strike. 2,600.
Stop.
Ooh, off of that corner there a little bit. Strike 2. And there's one of the corners. Get rid of a strike. 2,800.
I gotta play on now. Stop.
Ooh, it bounced off of one of the white ones. Strike 2. Oh my goodness. Strike 3. Oh boy. You're building up. You were making it interesting there for a moment, Raz, but then you started hitting all these red squares, and now we're here. So, you have $2,800 right now. If you want, you can stop and walk away with that $2,800, essentially doubling what you won in the main game. Or, you can risk it and go on. However, if you go for it and you hit another red square, you will have to drop down to 1,400, and that'll be all that you walk away with. So the choice is yours. Do you want to walk away with the 2,800, or do you want to risk it and go for it?
There's nothing at risk, really. Let's go for it.
All right. So keep yourself alive. Good luck.
For that corner, I need that corner.
Ooh! You were 1 off, Travis. I am sorry. I just now realized that you needed that one, the corner on the top left for 25 grand, but you just missed it by 1 there, and that is strike 5. So we do have to cut your money in half. So you do only walk away with 1,400, but that brings your new 1-day total for this championship run of $4,200 to $4,200.
Yeah.
And we will be seeing you back here as you look to keep this new championship run of yours going, as you go for win number 2 on our next show.
All right. I'll be there.
We came close to doing it in back-to-back shows, but Scott will still be the only one that has done it so far. But can Travis get some redemption on our next show? We'll find out what happens then. But folks, thank you so much for joining us on tonight's edition of Color Wars. And of course, if you enjoyed, remember to drop a like and subscribe to Sleepy Time Studios for some awesome game show content that I think you guys are going to enjoy. We also do party games like Use Your Words and lots of other content that I think you guys are really going to enjoy. But folks, until next time when we begin the War of the Colors once again, and we see Travis back here to defend his title, I'm your host, Jose Cáceres, and for all of us here at Sleepy Time Studios, we'll see you next time for another round of the Color Wars, and hopefully these stupid allergies can get the hell off of my nose. Good night.